Hello all, welcome back students. So we had already completed the chapter strings in Python and I request everyone to go through the videos which were uploaded last week. What we will be doing this week, instead of starting a new chapter, we will go through all the important programs from the chapter strings in Python. Request everyone that if you have not gone through the videos which includes all the methods and functions of the strings in Python chapter with their example, you should go through that first before you come here for the programs. By far the most important program of the string chapter is the program of palindrome. Okay. Now first of all, let us understand what is the meaning of a palindrome. A palindrome is a word, okay. A palindrome is a word, no matter with what direction will we read, that will be spelt as same. Just suppose I give an example ROOR, even though it is not a meaningful word, but what you observe, if I read this from this side, left side, it is ROOR. If I read this from the right side, it is ROOR. So such words which if spelled from any of the side, okay, such words which if spelled from any of the side make the same spelling, such words in computer science terminology is a palindrome. One more palindrome number or one more palindrome I can just give Malayam. Malayalam. If you just see and you can say try to spell this word from the left side as well as the right side, you will see that it is spelt the same. Okay, so this is what is called as palindrome. Palindrome is a word which if it is read from the left side or if it is read from the right side, it will spell the same. Okay, so that is what is palindrome. Now what do we need to do in this program? We have to write a program to enter any string. Okay, user can enter any string and we have to logically check whether the string that the user has entered is a palindrome or not. Remember, user can enter any string or any length and we programmatically have to handle this and we have to check whether the entered string is a palindrome or not. Okay, so it can be a little complicated program and there will be so many logical implications which we need to understand properly. So not an issue. What we will do, we will first write the code to take any string from the user. So let us say a equal to, I am taking string from the user directly from the program. So raw underscore input and let us give a message to the user that enter your string. Correct? Now if you went through the live class very properly where I discussed or revised the concepts of a loop, you should be able to get what I am trying to explain. Okay. Now to check whether this string is a palindrome or not, whatever the user will enter, that string is a palindrome or not, we should be able to access each and every letter of the string that is entered. I again repeat, what is the logic? First we will, you can say, discuss the logic in rough. Let us say we will discuss M-A-L-A-Y-A-L-A-M. Now what logic we can apply programmatically? We have to check whether this first character, please observe the letters that I am selecting. We have to check that this first character and last character should be same. We have to check that this second character and second last character should be same. We have to check that this third character and this character last from the third has to be same. We have to check that this character and this character has to be same and obviously this character will be same. So this is what we have to do programmatically. Check the first and last character, if they have to be same. If they are not same, immediately we will give that the result that it is not a palindrome in case. Then if the first and last character are same, we will check the second and the last second character. We will check the second and last second character. If it is okay, we will proceed ahead. If the second and the last second character does not match, immediately we will give the message it is a palindrome. It is not a palindrome. Then we will check the third and the character last from the, you can say, third. If both these characters are same, we will again not declare it is a palindrome. We will, you can say, go for checking the further character. In any case, if the characters do not match, we have to immediately declare that it is not a palindrome. So this thing we have to do programmatically. and as I repeat again, user will enter any string. It is not in our hand that we can control the string that the user is entering. User can enter a string of 4 letters, 20 letters, 30 letters, 8 letters, 10 letters. We do not have any control over that. So our program should be able to handle whatever the user is entering. Correct. So first of all, we should be able to access each and every letter of the string, and for that loop is the best result and loop is the best conditional structure. So for I in range, correct? Range we will start with 0, comma, length of A. What is length of A? Suppose just let us assume, okay, just let us assume what is actually going to happen here. Okay, now suppose you run this program, and when you are asked for the prompt, you are entering say TOOT. Okay, so what is the length? You can count the length now. Length is 1 2 3 4. Okay, so what will be the loop? Loop will be 0 comma 4. And as you know the syntax of the range function, what is range function? Starting value comma ending value plus 1. So if the user is entering TOOT, okay, what is the length? Length is 4. So what will be my loop looking like? My loop will be looking like 0 comma 4 because length of A is 4. Okay, so what will be printed? 0, as you know, string traversing. 0 means first character, 1 means second character, 2 means third character, 3 means the last character, and fourth character whenever it is encountered, loop will terminate. I hope you are getting me. What is the you can say syntax of the range function? Starting value, ending value plus 1. So as per our input, if we are taking this input, what is the you can say range function becoming like? Range function is becoming like 0 comma 4. Range function is becoming like 0 comma 4. So technically our range function will work from 0 to 3, and as soon as 4 is encountered, it will terminate the execution of the loop. Okay, so this is how things will be working. Now I have specified the loop correctly. Let us check if I am able to access individual characters of the string. So I will write how to access individual character. Print, what is the name of the string? A. A of what which will be the variable which will store 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. The variable will be I. So I will write print of I. This is not the final program. Final program is much more complicated. We are just checking whatever you can say input we are giving in string is able to be accessed by us character by character or not. Okay, so let us run the program. I am saving say palindrome. An extension of Python file is .py. Let us randomly enter any text now. Say, I'm not checking for palindrome. I'm checking whether I'm able to access each and every character or not. Let us press enter, and as you can see, I am able to access each and every character. Okay. Let us have a rerun. Let us have a bigger text, MALAYALAM. As you can see, I am able to access each and every character. Okay. Fine. Now comes the second challenge in front of me programmatically. As I told you, MALAYALAM. Suppose this is my input. What I told you, I need to compare whether this first and last character is same or not. Okay. If that is same, I need to compare whether the second and second last character is same or not. If that is same, I need to compare whether this character and this character is same or not. If that is again same, I need to compare whether this character and this character is same or not. And finally, this character will be the same. So how to check this? I told you this is a very logically sound program. Okay. So let us start with the basics. First of all, what did I tell you? I need to check the first and last character. I need to check the first and last character. Correct. Now, I am inside the loop. I am inside the loop. How can I access the first character? I think if I write this, print A of I. Okay, initially when the loop is executing, please try to understand, initially when the loop is executing, what will be the first value in I? First value in I will be 0. Okay, so I of 0 means they are suggesting which character? They are suggesting the first character M. So I got M, I got the first character. Okay, so A of I will give me the first character. Done. Now I want the last character also. I want the last character also. I got the first character will be there in A of I. I want the last character also. Okay. Now how to get the last character? There are so many options available, but the easiest option that you can use is make use of this length. Okay, I will show you how to work with it. Suppose I am entering, say, taking a variable, say p equal to length of A. P equal to length of A. That means now P is the variable which will store the length of A. Okay. P is the variable that will store the length of A. Now I am taking, you can say, one more variable, that is, let us say M. M is what? M is P minus 1. M is what? M is P minus 1. I will explain you the entire procedure. Okay. So just let me prove that I am getting the data properly. Let me prove that. Then I will explain you the entire procedure, what is actually happening. So print A of M. Print A of M. Remember, M is what? M is P minus 1. Do not worry, we will just check the output and we will verify whether things are working, and then I will explain to you what I actually tried to do. Okay, just to, you can say, differentiate between different outputs, I am just showing this. And remember, this is not the final program. I am just checking whether the logic of my program is correct or not. Just wait a moment. So MALAYALAM. Okay, as I told you, togetherly, please listen. Togetherly, what I want? In the first run, I want this and this character together. In the second run, I want this and this character together. Third run, third run of the loop, I want this and this character together. I am trying whether it is working or not. I am hopeful it will not work. I am very hopeful it will not work. Okay. So I am observing what is working. See, what is the meaning of this line? The meaning of this line means at the first run of the loop, I am getting these two characters. Just see what I am printing. I am printing A of I and I am printing A of M. And what are the meaning of this line? Meaning of this line means we should be able to understand that whenever the loop is executing first time, this is printed. So this is what the line is suggesting. So when the loop is running first time, we are getting the first and last character. Very good. When the loop is running the second time, I am getting the second character, but still I am getting the last character. When the loop is running third time, I am getting the third character, as you can see, but still I am getting the last character. When the loop is running fourth time, I am getting the fourth character, but still I am getting the last character. Means front wise I am getting all the characters. Back end wise I am only getting the last character every time. Okay, so only one issue needs to be resolved. Front wise I am getting all the characters during every iteration of the loop. Okay, but back end side I am getting the same character. Okay, so I need to amend my code little bit. Let us say, what is printing the backend character? M is printing the backend character now. So M equal to M minus 1. If it works, I will explain you what I actually did, and then we will go for the program. Let us say same MALAYALAM. Now you see perfect characters I am getting. First character, last character, second character, second last character, third character from the last, fourth character from the last, fifth character from the last, and again so many things are there. It is actually, you can say, checking all the characters. It is checking all the characters. It is doing more than it should do. Fine, we are fine with it. If it is doing more than it should do, we are fine with it. It is checking all the characters. We wanted till Y only, but in extra it is checking all the characters. It is okay. If it is doing more for us, it is fine. So now I would like to explain what I am doing. The logic of my program is almost set. I just need to specify certain conditions. Please try to understand here. M A-L-A-Y-A-L-A-M. Okay. I will explain the whole code now. So remember, after this, nothing much is left. I just need to put if condition and my program will start working. Okay. As I told you students, what I want in the program, I want to check the first and the last character. I want to check the second and the second last character and so on. So what I did, initially I took the length of the string in a variable p. Now let us suppose we are taking this only. What is the length of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So what value will come in P? 9. What value will come in P? I will write in comments. What value will come in P? 9. Correct. Now I have written another variable m equal to p minus 1. Remember, what value is there in p? 9. So what value will be there in m? Initially, before the loop is starting to execute, what value will be there in m? 8. Hope this is clear to all of you. Before the loop starts executing, what value is there in p? 9. What is 9? 9 is the length of this Malayalam. Okay, what value is there in m? M is 9 minus 1, 8. Okay, fine. Now, as you can understand, the loop is working properly. For I in range 0 to length of a. What is length of a? Length of a is 9. Okay, so please understand. Print a of I during the first execution of the loop. What is the value of I? I have taught you in the live class also. Value of I is 0. So what will be printed? A of 0 will be printed, and I think you should not forget how to perform traversing of this string. What is traversing? Traversing is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is what we call traversing. Correct. So what is the value of I first of all? Value of I first of all is 0. So what will be printed? A of 0 will be printed. What is A of 0? As you can see, A of 0 is M. So students, I am writing the output here. Output for A of I will be initially M. Correct? Now I am printing A of M. What I told you, what is the value in M? Value in M is 8. Value in M is 8. What is the 8th index? 8th index means this last index. What is there at the last index? M. So the value that is printed with the help of this statement, A of M, is this value that is at the 8th index, that is M will be printed. This is our first iteration of the loop. Then what I am doing smartly, why I did this, because if you remember the first time I executed the program, from the front end all the characters were coming, but from the back end only M was coming. So that is why I made this change. Now please understand, what is the value of M now? 8. Now if I do M equal to M minus 1, what will be the new value of M? New value of M will be 7. Correct? What will be the new value of M? New value of M will be 7. Got it? Now we go to the second iteration of the loop. In second iteration of the loop, what is the new value of I? New value of I is 1. Initially it was 0, it will be 1. So A of I will be printed, that is A of 1 will be printed. What is A of 1? A. What is A of 1? What is at the first index? A. So when the loop is executed the second time, A will be printed. Now A of M, what is the value in M? 7. What is at the 7th index? Again A is there, so again what will be printed? A. Okay, loop is executed. Now current value of M is 7. Again we come to this statement, M equal to M minus 1. What is the value in M? 7. 7 minus 1. New value of M will be 6. New value of M will be 6. Coming to the third iteration of the loop, what is the new value of I? Initially it was 0, then it was 1. New value of I is 2. What is the letter at second index? L. So if I use A of I now, what will be printed? What will be printed, students? L will be printed. Okay, let me bring the cursor here properly. What will be printed? L will be printed. Remember, what is the value of M now? 6. What is there at the 6th index? Again L. So again, if we are using this, L will be printed. Okay, and this way our program will go on and on. So technically we are comparing one character from the front, we are comparing one character from the last. If all the characters match, that means all the characters from the front and all the characters from the back match, that means our word is a palindrome. If any of the case is a mismatch, immediately we have to print a message that it is not a palindrome. Hope you got the logic. Now I will complete the pending program so that we can complete this case. Okay, remember very well, a of I will give me the character from the front, a of m will give me the character from the back, and a of m we need to, you can say, update every time. So every time a of n m is printed, immediately we have to go, you can say, subtract 1 from a of m. Otherwise what will happen, as we had executed the program first time, every time you had observed that from the front all characters were coming properly, but from the back only m was coming. That is the, this is the, you can say, solution of that problem. Okay, so let me write. I want to check for palindrome na. So I will not delete this code. I will just comment out this code. I will not delete this. Let this be deleted. I will comment out this code so that we can understand. So we are inside the loop. Okay, I will just rewrite the loop once again. For I in range 0 comma, very sorry, 0 comma length of a. Okay, what I told you, which character will give me the, or which you can say variable will give me the characters from the front, a of I. So I need to compare the first and last character, as I am telling long back. If a of I equal to we are using double equal to in if condition, which will give me the last character, a of m, equal to a of m. Okay, now if this is true, if first character matches the last character, first of all what we should do, first of all we have to do this, otherwise for the next iteration loop will not work properly. So m equal to m minus 1. Okay, so if first character matches the last character, initially we will not do anything, initially we will not declare that it is a palindrome, but as I explained to you that every time we have to decrease the counter of this, then only we will be able to read proper characters from the back. That is why immediately I am doing this. Okay, now we will see what we can do. Now what can we write in else? We can, as I told you, if any case is there, where these characters do not match, we will immediately declare that print string is not a palindrome. Any case there is a mismatch, any case we find that the first and the last characters do not match, we will immediately declare that string is not a palindrome. Correct? Fine. Still my program is not completed. Now it is not right for me to write, it is not correct for me to write that string is a palindrome here. Okay, so we can have multiple approaches, but let us see. Chalo, for instance, we will write here that string is a palindrome. I want to show you what will occur, what will happen now. Fine. So I am running the program, and I know there are some issues in the program, but I want to explain to you how to overcome those issues. I am entering up, you can say, uneven word. Okay, definitely it is not a palindrome, but you see how my program will react. Program is reacting in a very fizzy manner. Means I also am not able to understand कि भाई क्या करना है, palindrome है कि नहीं है. Okay, so that is why I told you that writing this message here will not be a fruitful task. Okay, I need to make use of something else. That something else will be a counter. Okay, so I am using a variable palin count. Any variable I can use, and initially I am giving the counter as 0. Correct. Now why I am doing this? To avoid this repetition of message again and again. Okay, now if my control is coming here every time, that means all the characters are matching, and if all the characters are matching, that means actually we have a palindrome. So what I will do, I will just write palin count equal to 1. Okay, Palin count if equal to 1. Now, what if the you can say control comes in else? Else, if control is coming, that means definitely there is one mismatch, and if there is a mismatch, we cannot have a palindrome. But the problem is I do not want to print the messages again and again that it is a palindrome, it is not a palindrome. That will create uneasiness in the output of the program. Means output will not be that much satisfactory. Okay. So what I did, if all the characters are matching, finally I will have this Palin count, the variable I used as 1. Even if any of the character is not matching, immediately my control will go to else and we will have 0. Immediately my control will go to else and we will have 0. Okay. So how to handle it in a more better and a more proper manner? I have completed the working. Okay, I have come out of the loop. Coming out of the loop means, you see, we are in line with the loop. Okay, so now I will use another if condition. If Palin underscore count equal to 1. What if I am finally getting 1? Finally getting 1 means I am here. Finally getting 1 means I am here. Okay, I am here means all my characters are matching. If all my characters from the front and back are matching, that means it is a palindrome. So I will print a message that print. I will try to print it more in a sophisticated manner. What was the string? A. So A is a palindrome. Okay, you will see what is the meaning of this A. Actually, the entire string will be printed. Now, if Palin count is not 1, definitely it will be 0. If Palin count is not 1, definitely it will be 0. So I am not writing another if condition. I am directly writing else. Else, I will copy this. I will copy this, and we will see that here, if else is if my control is coming in else, that means obviously Palin count is 0, and if Palin count is 0, that means my string is not a palindrome. Okay, I am not still very sure. This is what computer science is. We have to check the output and logic of the program. Okay, so before I check the same, let me erase these extra things. Okay, you can see the video once again to understand how the logic was working. Fine, let me start. I will first of all enter the correct data and I will see whether my program is working perfectly or not. MALAYALAM. It is a palindrome. Program is working fine. Now I would like to play with the program. MALAYALLM. Obviously, I made a typo spelling error. So if my program is correct, it is shown to you that it is not a palindrome. Okay. Now I will check with different data. TOOT. TOOT. It is a palindrome. Exact. I will check with bigger data. A. O. Let us have some sequences of O. I think this much big, maybe my Python will not support. Yeah, Python is supporting, so I am happy about the same, that even if we enter bigger characters, as you see, intentionally this character was a palindrome. Let us check with smaller data. Let us check. Okay, it is recognizing. Let us try to tweak my Python program. Obviously it appears a palindrome. Okay, my Python program is judging it properly. Students, so I hope you are very clear with this program. I hope you are clear with the execution of the program, and you can you have observed that using multiple inputs our program is also working correctly and properly. Okay, so that would be all from my side for this video. Request you to go through this video and practice concurrently so that your logic build up in computer science will be very good. That would be all from my side. Thank you and have a nice day.